Hey, what's up, guys? We've got a lot of things going on today. I just got in my new color package for Brad's Bait and Tackle. That just came in just before Christmas. We got a new rear-seated ACC Crappie stick that we're going to be trying out today. We're here back at Hyco Lake. The last time we were here last week, the water is crystal clear, really tough crappie fishing. We also brought some minnows today to see if that will help. But we're going to be trying all these new things, looking at these new colors. So hey guys, stay with us and let's go catch a fish. What is happening, people? Boom. Just caught my first fish on my rear-seated ACC crappie stick. Just got this for Christmas. It's has a Shimano Sienna reel, 6-pound test line, and rod weighs like 7.5 ounces. I'll do a complete review on this rod later. And 6-pound test line. It is 13. It's a 13-foot model. And on the top, that's that Brad's Bait and Tackle haired jig. That's got the dark green body, green skirt. I thought it was a really good looking jig. I'm gonna try it, see what happens. But on that bottom, that's that blackhead gray. That's really natural colored jig head. And Brad tied that custom for me. And I just dropped it in there to those fish. There's a lot of fish on this brush pile, a lot more than I've been seeing. They seem like they're on the smaller side, so dropped right in on them. The fish are up today. They're all the way up to about 4 feet deep, so I'm having to be pretty quiet. But the nice thing about having a longer rod is I can sit back a little further and drop into them. And a little later when I do the review, look out for the review. When I do the review, I'll explain to why I wanted the 13-foot rod. So let's turn around and go catch another fish. And while I'm easing up here, I have moved this pole and this GoPro around on this boat twice, and you guys tell me where you would prefer to see the action from. I've got it over my right shoulder here, and I've got it elevated. Lots of times when I wear it, I have a new GoPro necklace application, but a lot of times my hands are in the way, you can't see what's going on. So just comment below where you would like to see the GoPro, whether you want me to move it forward, put it on my chest, put it on my hat. I don't like to wear it on my chest because I have a bad habit of putting my hands on it. One right there. This is a better crappie. Lift him up here. It's a little better. Now you noticed he hit that yellow. Boom. You know, that's a 10-inch fish. Now I felt the thump on that bad boy. You know, decent sized crappie. Boom. Now let me tell you what I just saw. I mean, I'm assuming they saw the boat and there was probably 50 crappie around this brush pile. There was so many crappie I could not see the brush or whatever that is there. That's how many crappie was there. When that boat got within about 10 feet, those crappie, it looked like you'd have dropped something in the water. Went down they went. They moved off to the side, and then of course I pitched out from them, and they schooled back up in a tight school, and I let the lure come right down to them. I've had comments that on an aluminum boat, they hear that aluminum boat slap. I could hear the water slapping. And I'm gonna address that slapping up under that boat. I have friends that fish out aluminum boats and catch crappie all the time. Just sometimes crappie are more spooky. Honestly, some people say that this Panoptic live scope, they sense that pulse. I don't know if that is. I've sat right over top of crappie and 6 feet deep and catch crappie all around the boat with it running. So I think at certain times crappie are just more spooky. I'm gonna turn around, we're gonna drop in them again. Now that time we caught it on the, we caught him on the yellow, red and yellow. So both colors right now has caught fish. So let's go over these colors, these new colors. So I basically got, this is a custom color, white on white with pink head that Brad tied for me. And I caught a lot of fish on the white pink head last year in dingy water. This is another muddy sort of water here, dingier water. I like this color here, this green chartreuse. Another dingy water, and we may try that today. And I got this white and the black head, great body white. I got him to specially tie this for me too. I like that color combination. I'm going to try that. I think that's going to be a really good color in clearer type of water. And then I have this dark blue for dirty water, also maybe for clear water. I know Kerr Lake, they seem to like that bluish color at Kerr Lake. So what I tried to do when I ordered colors, I also have a gray color, I also have a gray and blue, has a light blue color to it. I have that tied on one of my other lures. And so what I'm gonna do today is since I have these multiple colors, I'm gonna tie 2 jigs each rod and have 4 different colors that I actually drop in on the crappie to see if they key in on one particular color. Now the other day, the crappie were really tough in this clear water, so I elected also to bring some minnows. And I've got the minnow, a number 4 Aberdeen hook, and about a 1/8 ounce weight tied on my B&M rod. And you know, if they're really tough, we're gonna try the minnows and just see if it makes a difference. So anyway, hey, let's go catch a fish. Finally got a taker out of there. You know, not a huge crappie. Now he bit on the gray. Boom. You know, that's a 10-inch crappie. Now, in all honesty, on these fish that are moving around so much, probably I could cast to them. It would be a better way to catch them. We may try that. But I just got this rod. I want to try this rod today and, you know, kind of work things out. Anytime you get a new equipment, you got to use it and to get used to it. He bit that easy. I felt him hit that. I mean, he bit that real easy. All right, ACC Crappie Stick. This is what I like about the ACC Crappie Stick. Watch, this is not a huge crappie, but I can pick him up and swing that bad boy right back to me just as easy. And you notice that gray, boom. That gray, they like that gray. Good natural color. 10-inch fish, good quality fish. I'm gonna go get my other camera and I'm gonna set it up on here and I'm gonna show you how this school of crappie are moving around. Now, I have a lot of comments. I don't have a lot of comments. I have comments from time to time. People will say, hey, do it without live scope, then I'll be impressed, or that's cheating using live scope. Well, it's kind of like in today's time, new innovations give us the ability to do things a little better. Now, I've only had live scope for a little over a year, about a year and a half. And I have seen things that crappie do that I never knew they did before. And the live scope is just the tool that I use to actually see. I'm amazed at what you can see on live scope just looking around at stumps, how fish react to lures, how they move away. And never in my life did I realize that I knew in clear water fish were more spooky, but Fish sense the vibrations of a boat, people talking, moving around, how they move away from a boat or activity in the water. Live scope is just a tool for me. I fished for a lot of years without any, well, basically without any electronics. And you know, hey, new electronics is a tool. It is an expensive investment. Now, I will admit that it's an expensive investment. The good Lord has blessed me with the ability to be able to purchase, you know, a newer boat that's fantastic, upgraded electronics, so I can do what I really enjoy, and that's be outside and be on the water. So hey, let's get this other camera set up, and I'm gonna show you what these fish are doing. Okay, we got the minnow on. I think you can see it. We got our minnow on, and the tree is actually directly underneath me. Overshot it just a little bit. I'm gonna get back up here closer. Do you see those fish? Actually, they are out on the opposite side. All right, they're out about 10 feet. I'm gonna lay that minnow. There goes the minnow down. You can see into the fish. Now that's a minnow. Now, I have not got bit yet. Catching a little bit of wind. Try to turn the boat. And you wonder why in the world we put a minnow down there and we hadn't got bit. I don't know. All right, see those fish? See those fish out to the right? I'm pretty sure that's the school of crappie. Let's go out there. That's them just hanging out over there. Let's go over there. Look like they've thinned out just a little bit. Their size crappie there. Let's drop into them again. I'm gonna pitch out again into them. There goes the minnow. I'm gonna stop it right there. I'm in the fish, waiting on the bite. See, I'm not getting a reaction on the minnow. See, I'm jerking it right there. You can see the difference. See the fish react and run away from it for some reason? For whatever reason. So here comes the tree again. You can see it right here on the video. It's out about 25 feet. And the wind is, I got the wind in my back, so it's gonna push me over fairly quickly. Maybe not, it's off here to our right. It's out about 10 feet. I'm gonna drop right on the back side of it. And that's the minnow right there. There's a crappie coming over there. He did not eat the minnow. You can see the crappie coming back in. Here comes the minnow back up. Let's drop into him again. It's kind of off to my right here. There goes the minnow again, down, 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 down into the fish. Boom, I'm gonna stop it there. We down about 12 feet. Just holding the minnow there. All right, we got one on. He bit really, really soft. You can see him. That's him right there coming up. See if we can follow him. That's him again right there. This is a little bit better fish. Probably 10, 11-inch crappie. Finally got a taker on the minnow. Now, would I say that the minnows out fishing the artificials? Not really. Let's do that one more time. They've been coming back. All right, we still got the minnow on. You can see the crappie. That's him right there. Boom. Pitching out to them. There goes the lure into them. Let's see if they disperse. Drop down, 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 down. Now, you see they reacted to the minnow? We floating right over them. You see how they disperse down? I still haven't got bit. That's my minnow off to the left. And they are now back to my right. And went right up underneath the boat. See, those fish are about 12 feet deep. That's a pretty common depth for crappie. You see they're going right up under the live scope now. I can probably turn the live scope and get a picture of them right dead up underneath the boat. There goes the minnow into them. All right, now I am right in the midst of them with the minnow. And I am not getting bit. Boom. You say it ain't no way, Sam, ain't no way. But, way again, here we go, live minnow. Boom. Right in the middle of them again. Now I'm not moving it, it is right in the midst of the crappie. All right, while we sitting here, I am going to switch off. And I'm going to drop an artificial lure down. Well, what do you know? Got another taker on the chartreuse in red. That's a good crappie, y'all. That chartreuse in red, boom. Now I have to admit, I went right over top of the brush. It's cloudy today. What I've noticed, crappie are way up in the water column. Up as shallow as 6 feet deep. Brush is sitting here in 16, 18 feet of water. Crappie are around in that 16 to 6 foot area. Overcast. If the sun was out, they would be down deeper. They're shallow. I opted not to run the trolling motor. I allowed the boat to drift over them, and I just saw those fish just move right back down. So I'll have to flip the boat around and go back over there and catch one. Well, finally got one on the minnow. He went down to get it. Good crappie. Boom. Finally got that fish to bite. I had to pitch out, hold the rod tip, kind of let the minnow fall through them like this, and he come up and finally bit. Anyway, we're going to move down the lake some. I've got some other brush piles I'm gonna go check. Hey guys, let's go catch another fish. A little bit better fish there. Yeah, good fish. He hit that gray. Boom. We're getting ready to end this video, and you know, it's very unique using the live scope of what you can see and how crappie react to minnows, how they react to different color lures. It's always amazing to me. Now the water's crystal clear. If the water was dingy, there would be no doubt in my mind you could be waylaying some crappie. But anyway, don't forget to make a comment. We like to see all you guys' comments. Don't forget to comment on how you want to see me position the GoPro into the boat, and I'm looking forward to hearing that. And we did a lot of things today. We looked at some different hair jig lure colors. We got to use our rear-seated 13-foot ACC Crappie stick, and look out for that review on that specific review. That'll be kind of tied into today's fishing trip. Anyway, guys, we appreciate everything everybody's been doing. We appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel. I hope you've seen something in the video that you learned. I hope you've seen something in the video that you liked. Hey guys, don't forget, hit that subscribe button below. Subscribe to the channel. Remember, God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. Hey guys, you remember, it's a wildlife, and I'll see you on the water. I was trying to back the